Welcome and thank you for joining us on another episode from Jag Sports Zone here inside Cavanaugh Hall. I'm your host, Zachary Barnett, and together with the Jag Sports Zone crew, we're here to deliver Jag Sports highlights, exclusive interviews, and feature a sport of the week in each episode. This week we are featuring swimming. First, let's head to the natatorium for our first half of the doubleheader. We start off by joining our men's team in action at home in the natatorium against U of I. Swimming in lanes 2, 4, 6, and 8, our men's team was led by transfer swimmer Spencer Jyawook in lane 4, starting off with a dominant showing in the 100-meter butterfly with a time of 49.22. Jason Harari also placed in 4th with a time of 52.23. Next, we have our men competing in the 100-meter freestyle, where our two swimmers placed and were only separated by 0.2 of a second. Caden Parker finished in 3rd with a time of 47.28, and Wes Wickens finished in 5th with a time of 47.48. Even with these efforts and stellar performances from the rest of the squad, the men's team came up short against the Greyhounds and lost by a combined score of 163-80. Also in action on Friday, we had our women's squad. Starting off competing in the 100-meter butterfly, our team had swimmers in lanes 2, 4, and 6. After a valiant effort, our team had 2 swimmers place. Lauren Thompson finished in 3rd place with a time of 59.67, and Kaylee Hamilton in 4th with a time of 59.94. Second, we see our team in the 100-meter backstroke. Thanks to a dominant showing from Emma Theobald, IUPUI was able to secure a victory with her time of 56.21. No other Jags placed in this event, but securing a win was helpful in keeping the scores close initially. The team as a whole had a decent showing, winning 2 events, but inevitably lost their match to the Greyhounds by a score of 147-94. The second half of our doubleheader came on Saturday. The men's swim team hosted Lewis University at the natatorium. The 200 medley relay team of Riley Lose, Logan Kelly, Spencer Jyawook, and Kevin Burke won the opener with a time of 1:32. And the 200 free relay group of Jyawook, Burke, Maher, Chandra, and Wes Wickens finished with a time of 1:23. Check out this highlight as Burke wins the 50 freestyle individual event in a time of 20.85, following his performance with another win in the 100 free in a time of 46.68. 8 different athletes earned a victory in Saturday's meet, which included multiple wins from Logan Kelly, Nick Dibley, and Kevin Burke. Kelly emerged victorious in the 100 breaststroke with a time of 56.73 and followed with a win in the 200 breaststroke at 2:07. Sophomore transfer Spencer Jyawook dominated in his 100 butterfly performance with a time of 49.30. Dibley won the 500 freestyle with a time of 4:46, beating his younger brother Luke Dibley, finished just behind with a 4:46 as well. Nick also obliterated the competition in the 200 fly with a time of 1:54. The Jaguars raced their way to the 187-73 team win over Lewis for their first victory of the season. We started off with senior Emma Theobald showing off by earning wins in 3 individual events and got the Jags started in the medley to begin the meet. Theobald earned a victory in the 200 freestyle with a time of 1:54 as 2 teammates finished 2nd and 3rd behind her. After leading the Jags to a first place finish in the 500 freestyle with a time of 5:05, Theobald finished her masterful performance with a win in the 200 individual medley with a time of 2:06. Graduate senior Kaylee Hamilton narrowly won the 50 freestyle in a time of 24.71 over teammate Avery Books, who also finished with a time of 24.71. The Jaguars cruised their first home victory by a final score of 179-78 over Lewis in their swim meet. Don't go anywhere. Up next, after this commercial break, Eddie Acosta will deliver an exclusive interview with IUPUI's top swimmer, Spencer Jyawook.
always tell you what not to do. Don't hold your breath. Don't play with fire. Don't talk to strangers. Don't spend it all in one place. Find out what you can do. IUPUI, fulfilling the promise.
Welcome back to Kavanaugh Hall inside the Jag Sports Zone studio. My name is Eddie Acosta and I'll be your host for the rest of the show. Today we are interviewing this weekend's winner of the 100-meter butterfly against UINDY and Lewis University, men's sophomore swimmer Spencer Jyawook. Hello Spencer and welcome to Jag Sports Zone. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing just fine. So I understand you're a sophomore transfer student, so what influenced you to compete as a Jaguar?
It would definitely be the facilities here at IUPUI. It's the best pool in the nation, and definitely has the best coaching staff in my opinion. So
awesome. So you told me that you're majoring in business. So what had you decide to major for that?
I decided to major in that because I guess it just kind of runs in my family. My mom's an entrepreneur. She has a running store up in Michigan, and my dad, he works in business management down in Tennessee.
Nice. So after college, where do you see yourself? As in, do you want to continue swimming or do you want to do something business related? What are your plans?
I definitely don't see myself swimming after college, but I'm gonna give a shot at the Olympic trials on my senior year, and then if I don't get it, then I guess I'm just gonna focus a little bit more on my career. So go into business with my dad, work with him for a bit, and then be on my own after that.
Okay. So this weekend you won the 100-meter butterfly both days. So how did it feel to capture your first home win?
It felt good. When I was coming into the wall for the 100 fly, no one was around me. I just had clear water. And when I touched the wall, I just looked over to my team, just they're all smiling and cheering on and yelling out "Go Jags" and everything. It felt really good to bring a win.
Nice. So how do you and your teammates prepare for swim meets, and what is your next meet coming up? So how will you prepare for that?
So how the team prepares is the day or two before the meet, we would just run starts and dives and just a bunch of turns, some small technique work. Maybe just get fired up, mostly mental stuff though. We do a lot of mental training with just breathing exercises, getting our head right to that competitive mindset. And we kind of just come together usually a day or two before the meet outside the pool. We have a little team bonding, all of us just talking, hanging out, just having some fun, and then just go time. And our next meet coming up is in Purdue, I believe on October 16th.
Awesome. Well, thanks again, Spencer, for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you dominate in Horizon League play in the future.
Thank you.
If you're on campus looking for something to do, Thursday night at Carroll Stadium, women's soccer against Milwaukee, also streaming on ESPN. Be sure to check out the IUPUI athletic website, iupuijags.com, for more information on athlete stats and upcoming sports schedules. We'd love to see you come out and support our student athletes. As always, it is a pleasure delivering Jag Sports Zone from Kavanaugh Hall. We hope you enjoyed our featured meet of the week and exclusive interview with men's swimmer Spencer Jyawook. For Zach Barnett and the Jag Sports Zone crew, this is Eddie Acosta signing off. Thank you for watching, and remember, go Jags.